So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 3 mistakes that you should avoid when you find yourself having to go through a custody battle with a narcissist. Mistake number 1, you want to make sure that you do not react angrily to the narcissist's emails and text messages. Trust me, I know that's easier said than done. I've had so many clients that had to deal with this particular issue where they will say, well, Ms. Conway, you don't understand, he says certain things or she says certain things just to, get up under my skin. And I tell them, well, you have to be careful about that, because the responses that you give in those text messages and those emails, they will become admissible and the judge will see those messages. So you want to be very mindful of that when you are communicating with the narcissist, and yes, you do unfortunately have to communicate with the narcissist, that you are not reacting angrily to their text messages and their emails. Number 2, here's another mistake you want to make sure that you avoid. Come into any agreement that is verbal. Oftentimes, I can't tell you how many times I've had a client that told me, well, he or she called me on the phone and they agreed to X, Y, and Z. And I say, well, do you have that in a text message? Did you get an email verification? And they'll say, no, this is what they said. And what I tell them is, unfortunately, if it's not in writing, it did not happen. Because we both know that narcissists will lie and they'll get in court and they'll say, oh, no, I've never said that. Oh, maybe he or she, whoever the person is, they're just making that up. I never said that. They will gaslight you. So you want to make sure that you have it in writing, right? Mistake number 3, you want to make sure that you avoid this mistake, okay? And you want to make sure that you do not hire an attorney that does not understand narcissism. Now, if I had $1 for every time I had a prospective client that came into my office that told me that they went to talk to another attorney, or maybe they're coming in for modification and they'll tell me, well, the attorney that I had last time, they just didn't understand narcissism. And I don't feel like that they, really fought for me. You want to make sure that you get an attorney that understands narcissism, and not only understands narcissism, but is not afraid to fight for you, to fight against that narcissist, because it is draining. Okay, I'll be honest with you. It's a very draining process, but you need to ask that question up front. And that's a question that you want to make sure that you ask during your initial consultation. How many cases have you had where there was, the other parent was a narcissist? How many are, how long have you been practicing law? How many of the cases that you've been practicing, how much experience have you gained with dealing with, co-parents or the other parent who's a narcissist? Because you don't want an attorney who's just going to say, okay, they're going to just take your case, right, to make money, but they really don't want to fight for you, and they may just try to get the case resolved, even if that's not in your best interest. So you want to make sure that you do not hire an attorney that does not understand narcissism, and even if they do understand narcissism, that they're not afraid to go to court to fight for you. All right, so that's all I have for this video. If you found this video helpful, please let me know by hitting the like button. Also, please feel free to share this video with someone that you believe that would benefit from watching this video. And until next time, take care, be blessed, stay blessed. Same thing, I just like to say it twice, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, bye-bye.